The wild true story behind Good American Family. Good American Family, out on Hulu, is inspired by the dramatic but real story of Natalia Grace, who lives with a rare form of dwarfism. In 2012, her adoptive parents said Grace was an adult who was posing as a child and had her age legally changed. The series, which comes to a conclusion on April 30, examines why scrutiny grew over Grace's age and identity. In Good American Family, Grey's Anatomy's Ellen Pompeo stars as Christine Barnett, the woman who adopted a 7-year-old Natalia in 2010. At the time, Barnett was a rising star in the speaker's circuit because of her son Jacob, a physics whiz with autism who made headlines for excelling at school when experts doubted his abilities. In the show, Christine sees Natalia, Imogen Faith Reed, as her next project, and her husband, Mark Duplass, is ecstatic to finally have a daughter. In 2012, both in real life and in the show, the Barnetts had Natalia's age changed from 8 to 22 and moved her into an apartment to live on her own. Christine and Michael Barnett were both charged with neglecting a dependent. Michael was acquitted, and the charges against Christine were dropped. The real Natalia Grace and Michael Barnett both got to tell their sides of the story in the docuseries The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, the third season of which just aired in January and landed Natalia on the cover of the January 13, 2025 issue of People magazine. Here's a look at a few of the biggest moments in Good American Family and how they match up with what Natalia and the Barnetts have said in past interviews. In the first season of The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, Michael Barnett explains why his family wanted to adopt Natalia. "We wanted to help somebody who was in danger of never being loved. But both Natalia and the Barnetts have accused each other of being abusive. The Barnetts have said that Natalia terrorized them, while Natalia has maintained that they were impatient with her as someone who lives with chronic pain and trauma. At first, the family had a honeymoon period, vacationing at Disneyland with Natalia, but the minute she arrived in her new home, her new parents grew suspicious. In the first season of The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, Michael said Christine gave Natalia her first bath in the new house and gasped when she saw Natalia had full pubic hair. He says Natalia admitted to having a period and hiding bloody underwear. About 6 months into living with the Barnetts, he says Natalia would try to urinate on her 6-year-old sibling Ethan, defecate in the car and smear the waste onto the younger boy. He also claimed that she'd fling the door open when the car was in motion. The Barnetts have said Natalia would take her brother's toys and throw them into the street, even threatening to kill them while they are sleeping. In the docu-series, Jacob Barnett says Natalia hoarded knives in her bedroom. Michael has said that he found Natalia at the edge of his bed holding a knife. Natalia confronts Michael about this story in the docu-series, arguing, "I can't bend my fingers to even grip a knife." She accuses the Barnetts of rehashing a similar scene from the 2009 horror movie Orphan. She claims that while living with the Barnetts, she was hit with a belt and pepper sprayed, according to People. Good American Family weaves these stories into the plot. In one of the most dramatic scenes in the series, Christine orders Natalia to clean the kitchen and is later surprised when her cup of coffee tastes like cleaning fluid. Natalia is accused of trying to poison Christine, while Natalia says she was having trouble cleaning the kitchen properly because of her short stature. Natalia says in the docuseries that in real life, Christine Barnett staged the poisoning. "The moment ruptured any trust they might have had," says Jacob Barnett. "I can't share a drink with someone. It's rooted in this fear that Natalia is coming to poison us." Christine Barnett did not participate in the docu-series or respond to the production's request for comment. One of the biggest questions to this day is why the Barnetts changed Natalia's age.